Welcome to San Francisco, where we talk about German video games, like Wolfenstein.
Crisis?
Sure.
Haze?
Yeah, I don't think.
Adventure games.
Yeah.
All of them.
That's right. It's time, nearly time, for Microsoft's Gamescom press conference, which they're going to be broadcasting out of Germany, home of Gamescom in Cologne.
Farming simulator.
Yeah, farming simulators.
Yes.
Yeah, all that. Yes, absolutely. Drew Scanlon, absolutely. So this is kind of their chance to follow up with some of the stuff they said at E3. That's usually what people use Gamescom for. You know, if there's a couple of games they held back. Actually, in this case, Microsoft sounds like they held back a few of them.
Yes.
That we're supposed to see here. But it's also a chance for them to say, like, hey, we got a updated look at this thing that you're going to be playing later this year. And
Putting their schnitzel where their mouth is.
exactly, yes. What is a schnitzel exactly?
A big hot dog, right?
Yeah.
It's a seasoned,
So
spiced.
you're thinking of a wiener schnitzel.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
it's got the whole
So
word
in
it.
Germany, I think
wiener?
a schnitzel is like pounded, it's veal pounded flat into sort of a steak and then breaded.
okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds like it's probably all right.
It is real good.
They have currywurst.
chicken
That's the
bread.
thing.
Yeah.
There's a German truck and you get currywurst.
Yeah, that's like street food.
German
It's
truck,
great.
like a Mercedes or BMW or something.
Yeah. So some guy's selling meat out of his BMW.
Yeah.
It's a good dude.
Pretty
Solid dude.
reliable.
Yeah. Good guy.
Klaus up
Yeah.
there, slinging that meat. So they're supposed to go at the top of the hour here, which leaves us with a little bit of time. So what? I guess like we know that Crackdown.
Time for breakfast.
What? Brad's got a jar of something.
Sauerkraut, I think.
I'm gonna have breakfast.
What are we looking at
Is,
here?
is that like one of those overnight oats things? Or just like,
Exactly.
are you just gonna eat a whole thing of strawberry jelly?
Ew, that looks really bad.
You gonna put that in you?
Sure. You want some?
Is it muesli?
Baby food?
Kind of.
What are you working with there? You got a
So
kale?
there's some apple, some kale, some spinach, vodka, yes,
Yeah.
turpentine. I think there's a banana in here.
Okay.
Actually sounds all right.
There might be some oatmeal,
Yeah. Like a smoothie.
Banana mouth.
coconut water.
They call me a little smoothie. Crackdown, Scalebound, and Phantom Break.
Phantom Break isn't that one that was...
Quantum Break.
Quantum
Oh yeah,
Break.
Phantom
Quantum
Dust
Break.
was the one that got
Phantom Dust.
canned, right? Or not
Yeah.
officially canned. It's just kind of in limbo
Yeah, they're
right
kind of.
now.
I mean, it sounds like the studio that was originally working on it is not working on it anymore, and then Microsoft's like, it's not dead, but like,
And that was the one they announced, and then like 4 people super freaked out about it, and everyone else was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It's like more than 4 people.
yeah, there was like
5,
seven.
including Patrick Klepek.
Yeah, they
I've
were just
never
like,
played-
But, you know, it's one of those things like, you know, it's one of those sequels that you're like, they're never gonna make another one of these,
Right.
And then they announced it, and that was a big crazy moment. But then,
Like when they announced Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Okay.
right,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
like they're never gonna make another one of those.
Yeah.
So
They're not.
What an easy publicity stunt. Let's just announce a game that we have no intention of releasing.
right, we'll deal with, like, you know, by the time the bad PR end of this cycle comes, I won't even work here anymore. That'll be dumped on someone else. Whatever.
Guys,
announced.
I'm pleased to announce Blast Core 2 is
Wow.
coming from Giant Bomb Productions.
Blast Core.
Yeah.
Microsoft Super Mario Brothers 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's the thing is we'll have to see. You know, are we going to get any like big new announcements, or will it just kind of be the next step from these existing games that we've already heard about? I'd really like to see some more Recore, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or any Recore.
or any Recore.
See what that game
but,
actually looks like.
You know, I don't know that that's necessarily in the cards. I haven't been following who's been saying what about this thing too closely.
Der Zeitgeist.
Yes, precisely. Precise Geist. That's German, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Great.
I'd be really happy with Crackdown gameplay, like a nice long Crackdown gameplay demo.
I really want to know what that thing is.
Yeah.
Like, I guess they showed a little bit of when they did the initial announcement. Wasn't there some gameplay in there
just a
or some
cutscene
in-engine
thing. I
stuff?
thought it was all-
CG thing. Well, it
Yeah.
might have been, maybe it was in engine, but
I don't think they've shown gameplay.
Yeah, they haven't shown what the game looked like. That
All right,
was
well, there's going to be some big
like a
buildings,
lifetime
and
ago.
then at the tip of the building, there's going to be some shit for you to pick up.
And it's going to be fun still.
And a guy's going to go, Agent, blah, 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 blah.
Game for fun.
Yeah. Well,
2 is it's
two
the
had
same
its
game.
problems.
Yes.
Like
One had its
was
problems
not.
too.
Yeah.
But 1 was at least original. 2 was just kind of like more of 1, but not quite as good.
2 was too easy or something. I'm trying
2
to
was the
remember,
same
like,
thing. It was like the same map.
Yeah.
And there weren't any real missions. They were all just like drive to this place, kill these
Right.
guys. Like it was just kind of the same game.
Yeah. It was
2
just
felt
kind of like
kind
go
of-
here, do. Yeah.
It felt kind of hastily assembled.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stuff they
Sounds like
added
it was.
We got to get a sequel out.
Very hastily assembled.
Yeah.
The stuff they added was stupid to where it was like.
Well, they had to have a game to support the Windows Phone launch and
Right,
track down
right.
Project Sunburst or Sundown, whatever that one was.
Fair.
Like they had to obviously have Crackdown 2 right there. That stuff I never got working. It was supposed to be interplay between the phone game and the Xbox game, and I played more of the phone game than one should play because it was novel. The idea that like a phone game had like Xbox achievements was enough for me to go like, well, they sent this phone. I'm at least gonna fuck
What
around
was
with
the
it.
phone part?
It was like a location-based game. It was almost like Ingress or something like that, where it's
Oh,
like
cool.
you hold down a location and the zombies try to. But it wasn't an action game. Like you were looking at a map and you're like, "That's my house. Let's put a base here, I guess." And then that things would happen as a result of your base being there.
These days you can get Xbox achievements on an iPhone. The world looks very different.
Yeah, for
can?
sure.
Also, achievements.
Yeah, that kind of also.
Oh.
I got a bunch of achievements in the Minecraft Windows 10 beta, and they showed up on my profile all in Japanese for some reason. I don't know why.
That's fun.
I have the Japanese language installed on my PC, but it's not the default language.
How is that thing? Is it just Minecraft?
It's like the console version of Minecraft. Like it's got Xbox Live functionality.
Does that come
and-
with Windows 10 right next to Solitaire?
No, it's it's $10, but if you bought the existing version of Minecraft, then they give it to you for free.
I really like the Windows 10 thing where if you go into Xbox, it tracks hours. Because I like that, like the Wii U and 3DS do that, but they're the only consoles that straight up track your hours, and I'm kind of a dork for that. And you can actually see that on the Xbox app or whatever. But that's the
Oh, does
only
it show
Windows 10
that?
thing
Oh,
I've
wow.
looked at.
Huh, weird.
Yeah, it says like hero stats when you go into the achievements or whatever, and then it'll say on top of all the achievements stuff like hours played, stuff like that.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't dug through too much of that stuff other than to turn off the game DVR stuff and some of that other.
What happens if you don't turn it off?
So it probably works fine now, but when the first version rolled out that had it, like it was preventing me from launching some games. So I
From Steam?
disabled it. Yeah, just some
really?
PC games were not working properly with it turned on, so I turned it off. But yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, Solitaire has ads in it and like premium purchases.
Yeah, I
like
saw
there's
some
like
people
there's
getting
kind of a
angry
free
about
to play.
What?
Like
Although-
it's a full screen. Like you could play Solitaire, no problem. It's not a you can play as much Solitaire as you want and all that. But they've got like additional modes and stuff, so you can get like Solitaire Premium.
What about Minesweeper?
They have a few different versions of Minesweeper now that are like
Is one of them
super
Hexic?
graphical and like you can walk around like you're on a fun adventure. Like it's weird.
I think
Sounds like we need to do a quick look.
I think with the Windows 8
Minesweeper.
versions,
That stuff was in Windows 8.
Yeah, I had a bunch of that stuff. Hexic is free on Windows 10, is my understanding.
Oh, it is. In
It
there?
is also it has boosters and has
okay.
like a lot of that stuff as well.
They
Coin
should-
doublers?
They should make a
basically.
deck for Solitaire that's Project Gotham Racing.
Just do a Project Gotham Racing deck.
And
for
I think the
Solitaire.
engine revs whenever you deal a new.
Well, we're hoping to see that announcement here coming out of Germany for this Xbox press conference, which probably about 10 minutes away, I guess.
Okay.
Something like that.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna crack open this beverage. It's early. I woke up at 4 in the morning.
Oh boy.
5.
Yeah, I got it
Here.
for 5.
That's, but, I got
That's the living in San Francisco difference.
I got a solid breakfast. I could have got up at 4:30 or something like that. Rushed out the door or something. But
Yes.
yeah.
All of GameSpot also seems to be here right now.
Yeah, I don't think they're doing anything quite like this. I think
Yeah.
they're writing news or you were saying pulling trailers out of it to run or whatever.
Sure.
They do have boots on the ground in Germany.
Yeah, they got some people over there. They have like a whole UK office. So I think they just send those people over, and then a couple of people from here go too. Dandy's over there right now.
Yep. Peter Brown.
Yeah,
Downtown Peter Brown.
that's right.
PCB?
PC Pete is there on the scene, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long this is actually supposed to be. I'm just kind of curious. It's weird. So I guess I don't know. Maybe it's not weird, but Sony's not there.
Yeah.
Like most of Sony's people are like, not going to Gamescom. That's pretty cool.
Wait, like the entire company's not there?
I imagine
surely they
the
have a booth.
SCEE is probably there.
Oh,
doing
you mean
stuff,
the
but-
American
but
people are saying this,
The
okay.
US people are like,
Like they have to have booth space or something. Surely.
I'm sure they must. Yeah. But it's the sort of thing where it's like, okay, it doesn't really seem like there will be Sony announcements out of Gamescom, which
They've had them before, though. Was
they
it
have. But I
last
think
year or the year
it's
before?
probably opportunistic or
Yeah.
lack thereof to
Yeah,
where
maybe they don't.
If you don't have any first-party games, you don't have a press conference because you don't have any games to announce.
Sure.
Which is weird because you would think they would have a follow-up somewhere. Maybe Europe is doing something. Like,
Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it hasn't been that long since Andrew House just straight up said, hey, don't expect a lot of first-party stuff.
Right.
For a little bit.
Yeah. But this is where Sony said stuff about Shadow of the Beast last year, and then hasn't said anything about it since, really.
Oh,
Or at least very, very little. And then did Microsoft do a thing last year? I'm trying to think, like, they probably did, but
I can't remember.
in the grand scheme of things, Gamescom is not traditionally a huge deal.
Yeah.
When it comes
At least
to
not
this stuff.
announcement-wise,
Yeah,
yeah.
for announcements and
It's just too close to E3.
Microsoft kind of saving 3 games for Gamescom and then getting out ahead of E3 even to say, hey, we're not going to show this stuff, we're saving it for Gamescom is weird.
Yeah.
But it's made me want to watch this more than I normally would. So
What's
mission accomplished, I guess.
What's Nintendo's presence usually like at the show?
Like
Nothing, just
really.
Not-
some
not a-
kiosks. I mean, they have like
Yeah.
a booth with some like
Come play Smash Brothers. There's a
Mario Maker,
guy
same E3
down in
demo.
the lobby
Yeah.
hanging out. I don't think they do. Yeah, they probably have some booth space and stuff there. It is a big show. It's open to the public, so I think some companies do treat it like more of a public show, the way they would treat something like PAX.
Right.
And there's this weird kind of season. I don't know. I feel like the meaning of it has changed, right? Because it used to be like you'd have E3 and that would be your big thing, and then it'd be like Comic-Con, Gamescom, PAX. Like boom, boom, boom. Same builds for all 3 usually. It'd be like okay, or in some cases it's just the E3 build brought forward to 3 more shows or something. But then it became like, well, if we have a comic book based video game, we need to save a character announcement for Comic-Con, or hey, if we've got something that's going to appeal to the European audience, we might want to hang back and show our soccer game to the people that will care about it, or whatever.
I feel like fighting games, they do that a lot because there's so many characters. Like, all right,
Totally,
here's the
yeah,
Comic-Con thing, here's the Gamescom
Exactly.
thing.
Like yeah, totally. Like Vega was announced for Street Fighter, and then Ken was at Comic-Con, and then maybe they'll have another character for PAX or something. I don't know.
There's always new Metal Gear trailers, Gamescom. Let's look forward to those.
Yeah, I saw some indication that there'd be a new Metal Gear trailer this week, which I don't know what, kind of knowing what that game is, I don't know what you show at this point. Like,
There was cinematic trailers usually in the Gamescom
you show
ones.
like Konami people like cleaning a fucking shower.
Even as Konami itself is becoming a dystopian surveillance state.
Right.
Konami is just becoming outer heaven.
You show like
Kojima was trying to tell us all along.
Konami producers handing out towels to people. Like I don't know what fuck. God. It's just
They're building
men
country.
with no pinkies standing behind them, just nodding, just going.
Konami is becoming a country for the perfect soldier. Soldier's paradise. I don't know.
Yeah. Assuming said soldier really likes pachinko, then yeah, it's like this is
boss loves
perfect for me. I like keeping people down
Yeah,
and
okay.
patchy slot. Those are my 2 passions. So
That was the boss's dream, was pachinko for
exactly,
all.
yeah. This the whole
Where they
big
fought in the
shell.
flower field.
The whole section, the whole wing. F strut
Strut
is
F.
all into pachinko
Horse
machines,
racing.
like
Games.
oh man.
I want to play this game.
It's Solid Snake on a fucking skateboard, but it's just like they're just pachinko machines everywhere. So they just took the skateboarding engine again and just slapped a bunch of that shit into it. And it's all like weird Castlevania porno. Anyway, people are in Germany. I don't know. I've never been.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
a couple, 3 times. It's all right.
It sounds like from people that are there that it's just very hot.
Yeah. Yes.
A lot of people.
A lot
I've heard.
of people, and that the considerations for standing close to a person are very different there than they are
Oh,
here.
like personal space
Yeah,
stuff.
so it sounds like that people will get a lot closer and it's very hot, and I've heard it described as a stink
Yeah. Yeah. There's a musk.
to this massive public gathering.
When I was there, we were still in the game of writing up previews as fast as you could of everything you saw. So
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time in the press room where all the European writers were chain smoking nonstop the whole week.
Yeah.
So it was just like an airport smoking lounge in that press room.
Like there's something kind of gritty and like, yeah, just fucking we're in here doing it, like
Sure.
about that. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like,
It was not. You didn't feel great at the end of the week.
No, I bet not.
Hard to get cold beverages over there. You get a lot of room temperature beverages served to you
What are they doing there?
without ice. No ice. It's a rarity. You have to ask for ice.
I got
wonder
the
if that's-
technology.
Yeah, they have ice technology.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's just a normal, like,
Yeah, I think it's just a
that's
social
just
thing.
how,
It's
yeah,
just-
how the
it's
drinks
just
get
what-
served
yeah.
and how people want them.
Yeah.
Danny Dwyer
Fridge
should
right
talk to
here
her.
to
True.
make these drinks cold. I put this on top of the fridge. It doesn't actually help, but I tell myself that it does. And ultimately, that's all that matters. But yeah, I don't know. I really want to go because I want to see it for myself because it sounds extraordinary and like ridiculous. But you know, I think we would get a different impression being that we wouldn't have a booth there. It's definitely like talking to people that are there working the show. There's a real element of just like, man, I was just at Comic-Con and didn't have time to recover after E3, and now we're going on to PAX, and oh god, I want to die. Like at some point, this game has to get made, but instead we're all standing here in this booth. You know, like this is just a weird.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah. There's a weird feeling of that.
Then they've got PAX like 3 weeks after they get back. A lot of these
Exactly,
people. Fuck that.
Or 2 weeks by the time they get back in some cases, right?
And then TGS 2 weeks after that.
I mean, you're
Three
making
weeks.
assumptions that people go to TGS
Yeah.
anymore. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah, you're right.
like
I bet there's somebody out there that goes to every damn one of these things.
yeah. That's there was I mean kind of like there was before Cologne there was Leipzig, but then there was also ECTS, which was in London.
No.
And so, like, most of the meaningful announcements would happen out of ECTS. And so we would go, and that was back when Space World was still
Yes,
happening.
we're saving all of our announcements
Yeah.
for Shoshinkai.
Yes. Come out to Shoshinkai. We've got some things to say about Blastozer 2. It's going to be pretty exciting.
Sony should at least send Drake to all of those. Just
Yeah,
Drake.
so just force him.
Yeah.
Just force him on the road
Yep.
to all of this.
as much as possible.
Yeah, I think that's yes. I want to see that man crack. I don't actually, but that's yes.
It's perpetually cracking.
When I think about like some road warrior out there hitting every show, it's John Drake in an airport loading something off of a luggage cart, going like,
you do that long enough, he'll grow a beard, right?
I think
Capable
so.
of doing that?
I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, never seen it. Travels a lot though. I want to see the haggard John Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someday. Someday we'll all become the haggard John Drake. Yes. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore.
It's early.
It is very early.
Very early.
Looking like we're getting ready to go here. We've got the stream up down there. Getting ready here, so we'll kind of see how this goes. It's almost 1600 CEST,
Yes.
so
Central Eastern Standard Time?
I'm gonna say no.
Central Europe?
Yeah, like that. I would.
okay.
believe.
Yeah.
That seems likely.
BST?
What is BST?
Bulgaria?
British Standard Time.
Bulgaria
British.
Standard Time.
All right.
I don't know what BST is either.
Is there such? I don't know.
PDT, that's us.
Yeah, we're the PDT in this thing. So we're the part that matters.
I like PDT because last night I was able to get home and get to bed after Raw at a super decent time.
Yeah.
Normally, you don't get home till like 11:30 or something. I was asleep by like 10:15 last night.
Yeah. You went out to the live show, endured multiple hours.
Many hours, yes.
Because it's like, what is it? Like, Raw is 3 hours.
Yes.
And then don't they do an hour
Superstars.
of some other thing before that?
Well, Superstars and stuff, but it's kind of like 4:30 it starts. So you get like a half hour of like Fandango versus Heath Slater, which is actually the match we got. And then 3 straight hours of Raw with constant commercial breaks where everyone's just checking their phone and kind of peeing or whatever.
Kind of peeing.
I mean, you got to do something. So it's like, well, I guess I'll
urinating.
Just
I guess I'll go pee again.
I guess I'll just stand up and pee.
That's all over myself.
Yeah, everyone does the pee chant and
It's a
everyone
wrestling
pees.
show, so
It's
I'm
like the
just gonna
7th inning
pee my
stretch.
pants.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a long thing, but I got home and got to sleep at a decent time, so
Nice.
at least
Yeah,
DDT is good for that.
Yeah, for sure. And then meanwhile, I guess it'll be like afternoon out there. And I saw on Twitter that one Eric Pope, who was out there showing Rock Band 4, was in the process of taking his second shower for the day.
Nice.
So, that's the other thing I kind of see a lot of commonalities when you just follow Gamescom on Twitter. It's a lot of people talking about some people not taking showers, them taking a lot of showers, and then, oh my God, why is there no air conditioning in this fucking hotel room?
Yes.
I'm dying.
Yes.
Did you see the drink?
So no ice in your drinks, no air conditioning. Like, those are the things you have to prepare for.
They like it hot.
Did you see the drink that Nick Chester got? He was complaining about how he was super thirsty, and someone handed him, it was in a bottle, he posted a picture, a warm, carbonated rhubarb spritz was what it was called. And he suddenly wasn't very thirsty anymore.
Yeah, none of that. That doesn't sound.
Sounds like the worst thing.
I don't
Hot
know.
carbonated rhubarb.
I'm drinking. At least this is cold. I don't
know what they're doing in Europe. They should cut all that out.
It just makes me want to go over there and experience the match.
I kind of want to do it too.
To really see that.
Yeah, I do too.
And film a lot of it. That would be, I think, the fun way to cover that show is just we're just gonna go. I want to see the fucking how fucked up this gets.
Yeah,
and all
TGS
that,
can get kind of rough because when I went a couple times, it was super duper hot.
Yeah.
No Wi-Fi, this tiny little press room, and it's super hot, and then you got to go to the bathroom, and the toilet's in the ground, and that's not a great situation for anyone. It's just, that's kind of rough, and public day is really rough there too, because everyone's wearing outfits that are 90 feet wide, and it's hard to get around.
I think we just stopped going on the public day, right?
Eventually, yeah. Eventually, it was okay, let's get everything we need done before the public gets in, and then on the first public day, go hang out and just look around at it and go, wow.
Right.
But then get out of there.
Every time I've been there on public day, it's been the I need to write 1 billion previews, but it's I've got an appointment, and so I have to go through this cosplay hall forever, and hopefully get this thing that hopefully has Wi-Fi so I can post a preview that I can't access our website, and just hell. That's a hard.
You need a snow plow up front.
Yeah.
Through the crowd.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah, when we were going heavy, we would try to get rooms. There was a long time that we stayed pretty far away out in Shinjuku, and that was great because you got to get away from that area, and there was like stuff to do out there.
I always stayed in
Commute to the
Shibuya.
show, though, holy
The commute to the
shit.
show was like an hour and a
It's
half.
like a 90-minute marathon
by train.
running from
Makahari
train to
Messe
train.
or whatever.
Getting out there. So like there were a couple of years there where we just stayed like across the street.
It was really good.
And
Oh, really?
You just go back to your room and do your writing and you know get your stuff done there.
I always stayed in Shibuya, so it was a pretty long train thing.
Yeah, we were always in Shinjuku. So
Oh,
it was
right,
like just about.
Sheboygan?
Yeah. Shinjuku, is that where Robot Restaurant is?
Looks like
think
we're getting
so.
started
hey.
here.
Oh, there's that logo.
It's a different
This glowing,
animation.
spinning Xbox demon.
Brad, how many crash zooms do you think we'll get?
Man, what's that guy's name? Jim? I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I don't actually remember.
Surprise.
He's the boss of Sony Europe. I forget his name, but yeah, oh my god.
I think it's the hardest I've seen Brad laugh.
Never be repeated. It was a wonderful day.
Was that Gamescom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's half the reason that I'm disappointed there's no Sony conference this time.
Like I would think if you were Sony, you would just like fake that,
Yeah.
just lean into it.
Just Wayne's
like,
World.
Yeah, totally. Just like you're filming someone's foot half the time that they're talking. Just like really go over that.
Oh,
that
man.
stuff. All right, the Xbox logo and
It's gonna shatter
on
at some
this
point.
broken glass, and then it's gonna all break down, and then Stone Cold is there.
Rattlesnake shows up.
You hear what the Xbox One is cooking.
That's wrong guy.
When you hear the glass,
It's your ass. Yeah, and I'm gonna smoke it.
yeah, that's the one. The only thing I sell is merchandise. And now we've got this like rotating, spinny, like almost
Am I in a slot
filmic
house?
motif. This is the pachinko, the Pachi slot experience.
mean,
Microsoft is proud to announce
could be what that is.
buying Konami
These Windows
and
10
getting into the
screensavers.
gambling business. I was actually there were not a ton of like new Windows screensavers
Oh,
or like
man.
Windows treatments and stuff. Like the login screen is a little different. But
That's disappointing.
oh, so this was
Sizzle reel?
Quantum Break. Like all the broken glass stuff,
Okay.
all Quantum Break
Yeah.
stuff, right?
That makes sense.
We get a little more. Well, maybe it'll be fine.
Quantum Break's Remedy, right?
Tracy.
All right, say what you see, Drew.
Alan Wake.
Running.
Tomb Raider.
And
Fair.
those who make the great leap.
Gears.
Those who
Greatly forward to this franchise from 9
Great
years
Leap
ago.
4.
those that become more than they ever thought possible.
Little bit more.
They discover, explore.
What was that?
Looks like Fable.
Is that a pirate?
They're fearless.
Those are cars, guys.
There we go.
Rare's doing that pirate game.
There are those satisfied by common pursuits, and those for whom
Putting the do-rag back on.
What?
Let's get back out there and shoot. Slash cut. Whatever you need to do. Hold down B and run around. This is the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, yes, we've seen this.
Rotating head thing.
I played some of that Gears Ultimate Edition last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember Gears of War?
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably say things about Gears of War that would just be from 3 at this point.
What if you were to play with
I remember
one
looking
again?
at all that juice.
Yeah.
I remember that from Gears of War.
What do you remember from Judgment? Story-wise.
The Baird sucks.
All right, yeah, you got it.
Like, fuck Baird.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Xbox
Wow, it's
Gamescom
smallish.
2015 briefing.
That's not a big room.
Please welcome
We got purple. We're gonna get some new Kinect games.
Gregor Vida.
Wait, who?
Gregor.
That's not Phil Spencer.
They have a whole European operation that has to get
Meine Damen
their
und
stage
Herren,
time.
mein Name ist Gregor Bieler von
Oh, word.
Herzlich willkommen zum Xbox Briefing im Rahmen der Gamescom 2015. Live aus Köln. Ich
Live
möchte
aus Köln.
I like
Gelegenheit
listening to
jetzt
people
nutzen,
speak
mich bei
German.
allen
Yeah,
Entwicklern,
that's one of the
It sounds
reasons
hard.
like I want to learn how to speak it real well.
Xbox-Fans
It's just fun.
zu bedanken,
Yeah.
die den Weg
Get
nach Köln
Duolingo.
gefunden haben,
I have
um
it.
heute bei uns
Yeah.
zu sein. Und natürlich auch ein herzliches Willkommen an alle Zuschauer im Stream und auf Xbox Live zu Hause. Wir haben heute
Xbox Live in
ein paar
Hausen.
tolle
Zu
Neuigkeiten
Hause.
für euch
The best is those insanely
dabei.
long
Ohne Umschweife anschauen.
German compound nouns because they
Yeah.
just shove everything together into
Yeah.
one word.
Herzlich willkommen.
I think I'm actually gonna go to the German food truck today. Feels appropriate.
There you go. All right, Phil Spencer in German. Here we go.
Standing
been
ovation
practicing,
for
Phil.
half of the front row.
But only half the front row.
Thanks, Gregor.
Gregor.
On behalf of
It's the Gregor.
That's German for Greg.
It's great to be here in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2015. This is one of the largest game expos on the planet. And we're energized by the nearly 400,000 passionate gamers, game developers, publishers.
You should have gone a little more
and industry
European, just like come out
professionals
rocking a
from Germany,
tracksuit.
Europe,
Turtleneck.
and around the world. All here with a shared purpose to take the art and technology of gaming to a whole new level. With the community of gamers as our motivation and inspiration, Team Xbox strives to deliver on our vision for gaming. That vision includes the games you want to play and the connection to the people you
TeamXbox.com.
want to play with across the devices you want to play on. Whether you're a console gamer, a PC gamer, or both, we are committed to delivering the experience you expect from Microsoft.
If you have a phone, fuck you.
Throughout today's briefing, we will show you how your
That's for
gaming and
talking.
entertainment experiences on Xbox and Windows is getting better by the innovation and investment in gaming hardware and accessories, in the social connection with the world's premier gaming community on Xbox Live, and of course, the most anticipated games. I want to acknowledge that one of those games, Rare Replay, launched today.
That's fun. I like
It
that
makes
game.
sense to put this game out in sync with like a European.
Replay represents 3 decades of hit games and iconic franchises across multiple gaming platforms. The work Rare has done on the compilation is a testament to their heritage and creativity as a studio and their commitment and dedication to the fans of Rare games. Rare Replay officially kicks off the greatest games lineup in Xbox history. A roster of exclusive games coming
There's 90
to
minutes of
Xbox
Jet Force
One
Gemini.
this year. And today, we will show you how this game lineup of games is getting even better in 2016. A couple of years ago, I stood on stage at E3 and I spoke about our growing investment in first-party studios and franchises. We are seeing the results of that investment in a diverse portfolio of exclusive games coming this year.
They put a car there.
That's really good.
Fighters Mega Mix 2.
Remain committed to growing the exclusive franchises on both Xbox One and Windows 10. Our next 3 games join Sea of Thieves, Gears of War 4, and ReCore in the 2016 lineup announced at E3 in June.
Okay.
So let's get started. I've been a fan of Remedy games for many years, and I've had the privilege to work with them on their last 2 franchises. I believe they are building their greatest game yet. Let's take a look at Quantum Break.
Still don't have a good read on what this thing is.
Yeah, the TV component or whatever.
Because they've only shown that like one thing.
Yeah. I think it's just live action cutscenes. I think that's all it is.
The number 1 killer is time.
Time Killer 2.
It destroys us all.
Oh,
Okay.
Paul came
Carcetti.
back. He came back wrong. Older,
Who is that?
changed.
Carcetti from The Wire. He was in Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. He's great.
Oh,
He was in Dark Knight Rises.
it would make sense. Oh, that
Guy
guy.
that Bane throws out of a plane.
That guy's a hobbit. I guess it makes sense if they're doing live action, they'd have to model the characters after the people in the live action
guess so,
stuff.
huh?
Oh yeah.
We have visual on harvesting grounds.
Fade up on. Man hiding behind a thing with a
cover.
gun. Think about it.
Time broke and changed Paul. It changed me too.
Is it a hobbit with a do-rag? I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, third-person shooter with time mechanics is what I've gotten out of this so
Right.
far, but I don't know
Looks cool.
if that's reductive. Is that a time bubble?
Visually looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some neat effects and stuff.
Yeah, good lighting and stuff.
Ow, ow.
Remember Fracture?
I spend a lot of time trying to forget Fracture.
Every morning you
That
wake
and
up.
Time Shift. I remember around the same
I
time.
have a big
Whoa.
Fracture thing. I'll bring it in. You can have it.
Like the little dash.
Compromise. Aircat is en route with more backup. Hang in there.
I remember the Alan Wake gameplay premiere being really cool. With like the flare gun at the end.
Okay.
Oh, wasn't he like shooting it at the Death Tornado or something?
I really like it.
Time truck!
I didn't like Alan Wake.
I
I loved Alan Wake.
I
not
don't like that game.
perfect, but man, I really liked what they were doing with that.
Caught in violent loops. It's getting worse.
Couldn't run more than like 20 feet without getting tired.
Everyone freezes except me.
True to life.
Monarch has tech to keep going when time breaks.
Bet you have to shoot those things on their backs.
Not my good gun. That's a problem.
Wait. I thought those guys walk around in time.
Maybe their suits let them not get frozen.
Right, but then how are you moving in another time rift within this time rift?
Yeah, maybe you
to go faster than those guys
like
who
an
are in the
Inception
time
thing.
rift?
Like there's different
Right.
tiers.
This looks pretty good.
You can't anything that manipulates time travel, films. Just don't.
Okay.
Have you seen Terminator Genesis?
You can spend a lot of time making yourself fucking crazy, picking apart.
He's not trying to stop it.
Paradoxes, or you can just say.
He even made this happen.
I thought Inception did a good job kind of explaining its weirdness.
It's not about time, though.
I know, but it was a similar kind of weird.
My favorite is Looper.
Looper did a really good job.
Where they're sitting there talking about so wait, if you're me, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
What? Whoa.
Ooh.
All right, that's kind of cool.
Will's here.
I'm just wondering, what the controls are. Like, if this is something the player is doing, or
puzzle.
Yeah,
this is
triggered once you go in there.
Something together, or if
this might just be happening as you walk around.
And you're standing pretty still, so can that guy see you?
Glimpses of the first prototype time machine, the origin.
It's super hot. When you walk forwards, time goes fast.
Yeah, has that guy just been standing there for years?
It's super creepy.
I'm an old man now.
Who's that? Oh, don't worry about him. He's just there forever.
That's just the standing guy.
This is impossible.
So.
Something went horribly wrong here. But it's scrambled. It's impossible to crack.
It's kind of cool.
We can survive this together. Give me the device.
Don't do it, don't!
What if you're wrong?
Yeah, that looks like it could be really cool.
Yeah, it looks.
Creative director, Sam Lee.
That's Max Payne.
Hey, Max Payne is here.
Max Payne is here.
Guys, did you know this guy's Max Payne?
Max Payne is here.
It's Max Payne.
I'll tell you about his new game.
Is the next big step.
Hello, I'm Max Payne.
Remedy's 20-year journey of crafting cinematic.
Most European-looking man ever.
I wonder if he regrets being Max Payne at this point.
Why would you?
I wonder if he regrets not being Max Payne.
And
You know?
game live action show are
I know I do.
fused together to form an entertainment experience that's more than the sum of its parts.
Remedy is
Here
Swedish.
with me today
Finnish.
is Hollywood actor and one of the X-Men, Sean Ashmore.
Which X-Man is he?
Thank you, Sam. Thrilled to be here.
Wolverine.
I play Jack Joyce, who with his newly gained superpowers fights to stop the end of time. The game is about the heroes, the show is about the villains, and one story is told from multiple perspectives.
There is a show.
Wait, what?
Our goal is to combine a heart-pounding action game with a live-action in-game show into something
so it is in the game.
new and an unexpected. You will see a lot more of Quantum Break this week at Gamescom. Before we leave, we have a trailer of the show to give you the full picture of the time-bending experience that is Quantum Break. Thank you.
Thanks, Gamescom. Boom.
Yeah.
Change things. Undo mistakes. Only to find there's no changing.
That guy.
The other guy from The Wire.
Yeah.
Time is just a closed loop. No matter what I do, you and I end up here. And no matter what I do, time ends.
Does that make knowledge?
I feel like that didn't actually tie anything together.
Yeah.
Creative director,
They said in-game TV show at one point.
They did that in Alan Wake.
Yeah,
didn't
Alan
they?
Wake had like a TV
Oh, you go, Crackdown 3.
structure.
There's a 3 on that thing. 3.
All right.
All right.
has always been about innovation in open world gaming.
Reagent.
By bringing verticality, over-the-top player abilities, and 4-person co-op
Some
to
other
the
stuff.
genre.
That's a pretty important guy.
Open world means go anywhere and do anything. And while we're set to deliver a massive new city for you to play in, it's the... Sorry.
Yes.
It's the anything part of that vision where we're working to set a new bar. Today, we're taking you behind the scenes at Reagent Games to show you the vision, the in-engine gameplay, and the technology that is the foundation for our game, and the foundation for how we will change the way you play games forever.
I'm glad they're not.
This is Crackdown 3.
I'm glad they're not just calling it Crackdown. You can't reboot a thing that had one game that people kind of liked and then a bad sequel or a.
Just see lights.
Orb in the first shot.
I see lives, Agent.
Lots of orbs.
Burning with hope for a better future. But what happens when evil comes out of the shadows?
What the?
We do what we always do.
Jump really high.
We go to work.
The team at Reagent Games is proud to bring you our vision of the ultimate sandbox. Explore the heights of a futuristic city. Race through the streets in a transforming vehicle. And use your powerful abilities to stop a ruthless criminal empire. Crackdown 3 delivers the classic gameplay in a brand new way. Crackdown 3 is set in a dangerous
I like Crackdown. Classic gameplay.
I know,
the
word classic.
It's not that old.
Yeah.
It's not that old.
Yeah.
There have not been that many of these.
Yeah.
Life in Gangland is an intricate web of dangerous interconnections.
Did you just say Gangland?
A dynamic ecosystem
I think so.
with
Okay.
moving pieces.
We'll go hang out in Gangland.
To be dismantled any way you choose.
All right, look, there's 7 crime bosses. You can kill them in any order.
Okay.
Can you destroy any buildings like mercenaries?
New multiplayer experience.
Oh, I really want that.
Well.
Destructible environments.
Okay.
Connecting to the Microsoft Cloud.
Okay. Yes. All right.
The computational power of your Xbox One. And experience
I'm so into this.
destruction and mayhem.
So they're just rendering building destruction in the cloud? Is that what they're trying to say?
It's not just what you can do with a gun.
Jeez.
Yes.
It's the opportunities you can create.
I mean, didn't they say this is only in multiplayer, though? I'm pretty sure that's what she just said.
Hope not.
That seems like it'd be harder to do in multiplayer.
Yeah, but you don't have to worry about maintaining a world that can support your story or whatever.
Like Mercenaries just rebuilt the buildings once you got far enough away, and that works, that's fine.
That was kind of quick.
Yeah, that was not a lot to say about Crackdown.
They're moving a lot to that.
And a lot of it were pictures of people sitting at monitors looking at cars.
Scalebound is the biggest game we've ever made at Platinum Games. An action RPG where you can freely explore a vast, mysterious world on the foot,
or he just brought a controller
or
with
on
him.
the back of a majestic dragon. You play as the young man from Earth named Drew, who,
it's you.
Yeah.
I mean, it is me.
You have a dragon?
Look at me.
Artifact.
You have a copy of Lair.
To succeed, they'll need to fight through the soldiers of an evil empire and even more dangerous foes.
You play as a guy named Drew who accidentally bought a copy of Lair.
I'm excited to show you Scalebound gameplay for the very first time. Welcome to the world of Draconis.
Also, as I've said 10 million times, I will block all idiots.
Starting from the start menu, that's cool. This looks really nice. That's me.
Yeah, I mean, there's a fidelity to this stuff. You know, like this is nice looking.
Arrive in about an hour. Good.
Guys from King's Quest.
Visuals remind me of Rise for some reason.
More of them than I expected. You're up, big guy.
You got a haircut.
Mm-hmm. It helps with the performance capture.
I'd get off if you'd ask me to. Use your words.
You didn't have headphones in Dragon times?
Make the dragon talk.
Yeah, he's gonna speak the dragon.
Make the dragon talk.
Fus Roda or whatever the fuck. Fuck everything up.
Oh yeah? Well, maybe you should hide behind me.
I need some optimization. Yes.
All right.
What? Dragon beats.
This just got really weird.
Fuck.
I can only fight while the dance music is played.
What the hell is this?
That's what I do on the weekends.
God damn it. Is this what LARPing is?
Yeah.
Can we get these headphones sponsored? Can we get somebody in here to do this? Like,
I'm gonna get Dr. Dre on the phone.
well, we don't. I mean, we don't want to like pump money into Apple. Like, who else has headphones? No, we don't want 50 cents headphones. They're terrible. He's bankrupt.
Skull Candy.
Yeah, what do we think about Skull Candy?
No, Skull Candy. That stuff's trash. Premium brand headphones. Can we just get somebody on the phone? Soul, whatever they are. Audio Technica. Are they any
Sony.
good?
Sennheiser.
Yeah.
I'd take some red HD 202s.
Did you fight with your dragon friend while wearing a pair of Sennheisers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dragon Friend seems to be doing a lot of the work here.
I mean, to be fair, he's a fucking dragon.
Yeah, okay.
Chest. Stun mine.
Wait, dude, there was another chest.
He's gonna block you. Fucking calm down.
Ooh, what's this place called?
I don't know.
PSO2?
I was going to say, like, it kind of looks like a PSO2. This whole dragon also would not be completely out of place in a Phantasy Star online game.
I think this looks pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, damage numbers popping out of shit. Loot.
Yeah.
Like, all right. I wonder if you can just like jump on the dragon at any time. Okay.
All right.
That was the stun mine he picked up out of that chest.
Can I control the dragon with Connect?
Yeah, you just go like this.
Whoa.
Oh yeah! Look at my suit!
Let's mess him up!
Got 10 skill points for breathing fire on that that dude.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here before any of his friends show up.
No, use your words.
Huh.
All right.
Kind of neat.
Yeah.
Sure.
Holy shit.
Dude, he said a bad one.
It's Germany.
Edgy.
Ah.
4-player co-op?
Is it 4 players
also
with 4
Drew.
dragons?
Yep.
I'm Drew too.
Hardly seems like a fair fight. Just one of you against all of us. Let's go, big guy!
It's ways off.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Head of Platform Engineering, Mike Ibarra.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank you. It is great to be here at Gamescom.
He was the guy giving the backwards compatibility demos at E3, right?
Oh, yeah.
All
That's
right.
the guy we had the meeting with, right?
In addition to playing great games, our fans are also passionate about their entertainment. A year ago, we gave you more choice by bringing a new capability, especially meaningful to the fans here in Europe, free-to-air HD television on Xbox One. We've been listening to your feedback, and many of you have asked, will I ever be able to record live TV?
Oh, that would be The answer is
Today,
nope.
I'm pleased to
Thanks,
announce
all right.
The answer is yes.
Oh, dude.
We're adding full-feature DVR functionality to Xbox One.
I hope that's coming here.
You can record free-to-air TV.
It's fucking awesome.
Recordings and take your shows on the go.
Wait, so can you watch like NBC and stuff on Xbox One
Yeah,
here?
it's just.
Free without cable?
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I want to record.
Through the air.
With a.
And get back to watching TV.
Did you get an antenna?
Yeah, no, there's an adapter.
Oh.
Like $60. It's an antenna adapter.
Yeah, so you get the antenna, then you get the thing that hooks the antenna to the
With
Xbox.
Instant On enabled, it will record my shows even when I'm not at home. Getting access to all of my recordings is easy. Within the One Guide, I just go to the DVR section, and I can see all of my
D-Simpsons. D-Bert
DVR
D.
will be even better with the Xbox app.
Mein Gespräch mit Mutter.
Notice there is no attempt to try to use voice to control the One Guide here. He just has a controller and going, see, and I can do this.
In your home, be it a tablet, a laptop, or a phone. Even better, you can also download shows to your device. So you can watch them on an airplane, on a bus, really anywhere, even without an internet connection. Because our DVR is powered by Xbox Live, you can also schedule recordings even when you're on the go. And they'll show up back on your Xbox One.
That stuff's
Best
cool.
of all, this is a subscription-free service.
And granted, there has to be something on network TV that you want to watch.
Yeah, that's kind of
there is that.
Yeah.
We've also been hearing you ask for an easier way to message with friends.
I wonder if I could DVR stuff that's already on my DVR, but do it through the Xbox instead.
Xbox chat pad.
Codes and search for games and apps. You also get audio controls at your fingertips and a stereo jack for your headset. The chat pad also comes with 2 new programmable keys.
People really like the chat
Looking
pad.
forward to taking screenshots and recording game DVR clips at the touch of a button.
Oh, okay.
The chat pad is compatible with all Xbox One controllers.
God, that thing's huge.
With both Xbox One and Windows 10. It will be available in November.
PC.
And you can pre-order.
Oh, finally, okay. Finally, there's an easy method of text
Play Rising
input on the
Thunder
PC.
with it.
At E3, we also announced the ability to play.
Honestly, that might be good for stuff like Elite or like Flight Sims.
Since then, we have been humbled by the response. In just over a month, the Xbox community has submitted more than 3 million votes, and preview gamers have played over
Full third of them for Bomberman Act Zero. So, here it is.
I'm happy to announce that all future Xbox 360 Games with Gold titles will be backward compatible at launch. This means Xbox One and Xbox Live Gold members get more free games to play each month.
But I wonder if it makes it harder, like if a company really doesn't want their game to be backwards compatible, like if they're just like, well, we don't want to make our game with
Allowing you
gold.
to play your top Xbox 360 franchises like Halo, Gears, and Fable on your Xbox One. Combined with support from leading third-party publishers such as EA, Bethesda, Ubisoft, 2K, and many more. I'm excited to announce that backward compatibility will be available for everyone for free this November with over 100 games and hundreds.
All right, if you can assume that like all of the games from each of those publishers are going to be on the list.
Probably not safe to assume that.
November, we're updating Xbox
Because that would have been practically
One with
everything.
Windows 10. And releasing a completely redesigned experience that will be faster and easier than ever before. November is going to be a great time for Xbox fans. Thank you, and have a great week here at Gamescom.
I want the wireless controller thing for PC. That was supposed to come around Windows 10, I thought.
Yeah, I don't know. But it wouldn't work until Windows 10 was out, or it's specific for Windows 10, but it was like a fall release or something for that.
Yeah, like a specific dongle or something, right?
What is this about?
We're going to do Season 3?
The Killer Instinct community. Thank you. At E3, we announced KI is coming to Windows 10.
Oh, that's right.
Anything you own in KI, you'll own on both platforms, and we're supporting cross-platform play. And on Windows 10, all of your existing controllers and flight sticks will just work. Today, I'm excited to announce that Killer Instinct Season 3 is coming March 2016 to Xbox One and Windows 10.
Jason's pumped.
I'm also excited to announce that Killer Instinct will feature guest characters and that...
Is that Zitz or Pimple?
Fucking who cares?
Woo! It's got sunglasses.
Wait,
coming today.
Wait, what is coming today?
Yeah! Look at Luke, it's all big. This little tongue thing? Oh, yeah, the wrecking ball.
Whatever.
Yeah, you know. All right.
Who cares? It's fine.
Yes! He's got the little jet car thing.
Who's doing Season 3? I wonder if Iron Galaxy is doing it.
I would assume that they're doing it.
Welcome the director of ID at Xbox.
Dave Lang.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Chris.
It's been 2 years since we launched ID at Xbox right here at Gamescom because of our belief in the power of independent games. Since then, we've been blown away by the creativity and innovation independent developers are bringing to Xbox. There are more than 1,000 studios creating games via ID at Xbox today, and it's awesome to see how many are also starting to take advantage of Xbox Live on Windows 10. In fact, every game I talk about today will ship on both Xbox One and Windows 10. So, to get things started, we want to talk about one game we've been excited about since it was announced this spring. I'd like to welcome to the stage a true master of game design. Please welcome the creator of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, Mr. Koji Igarashi, to talk about Bloodstained.
All right.
Unexpected. It's a weird place for this to show up.
Yeah. Yeah! Oh, that's cool.
I think Ben Judd needs a whip too. Honestly, like
the hat and the whip are on the big stage.
Hashtag give Ben Judd a whip.
As you can see, he's still
trending worldwide.
Cracking skills. Today it gives us great pleasure to announce cross-play functionality in the Xbox One and Windows 10 versions of Bloodstained Ritual of the Night.
Wait.
Crossplay.
What does that even mean? Is there multiplayer in this game?
Could just mean like buy it
save.
Yeah. Save files.
キックスターターでですね、5.5 ミリオン以上のですね、支援をいただいたタイトルになります。
For those of you who do not know, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is a 2.5D side-scrolling action-adventure game with heavy RPG elements. It recently raised over $5.5
It's really good, just like genre gobbledygook right there, just like
hobby grade.
Okay. Yeah.
Xbox One ユーザーと Windows 10
monster raising,
if it's not hobby grade, I don't
monster
want it.
farming. Yeah, hobby grade monster farming, action RPG, 2.5D.
より楽しく体験することができます。
Crossplay will allow Xbox One and Windows 10 gamers to enjoy and explore the deep, vast, robust, and gothic world of Bloodstained together.
Give the man a whip!
もう一つ、今回ちょっとしたサプライズを用意しました。
He's got a free hand, you know?
Surprise for you today.
新しいキャラを紹介します。
You'd think by now he'd be a little better at whipping.
Character in Bloodstained.
He probably just doesn't want to fucking lash out crazy and like accidentally hit somebody, right?
未完成のところがあるんですけれども、ゲームの設定の10年前にですね、召喚された
The PowerPoint clicker attached to the whip.
Next slide.
Every transition.
So we don't actually have an official name yet, but we can say that this is a demon hunter that fights the demons that first come
His name's
to
Larry.
On an attack that occurs 10 years before Bloodstained the game begins.
主にですね、2振りの刀とお札を使って戦います。
We can also say that he is a dual sword wielding hero that uses Japanese ofuda spells to fight his foes.
今回マイクロソフトが
Simone
話していただいてですね、
Velmont
このクロスプレイのような画期的なですね、フィーチャーを提供できることが本当に今回嬉しく思っております。
And we're just really, really excited to be able to team up with Microsoft and prepare such an innovative, cutting-edge feature for all
I'm
of
just
our
really
fans.
excited at how much money we
皆様
got.
ブラッドステインドを一日でも早くプレイできるようにこれから我々は頑張って制作していきます。
Thanks for everything, guys. We're working our best
Just one
to try
more.
and get the game into everyone's
just do
hands as
two.
soon as possible.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, hey, come on!
Your hand was already up.
That's not a good looking whip. He's had better whips.
Yeah.
That looked like something like, well, shit, they confiscated my whip at the airport.
Where are we going to get a whip in Germany?
Months, we'll have more than 150 games from independent developers launched through ID at Xbox, more than in previous years combined. And many of these games will be coming first.
Chris Charles should also have a whip.
But no matter what kind of games you like to play,
right out on his skateboard, just fucking whipping stuff
on Xbox and Windows via ID at Xbox. For example, City Skylines, the awesome new city builder from Paradox and Colossal Order, will be coming first to console on Xbox One in the next year.
Interesting.
We'll also see a portfolio of games from simulation experts Dovetail Games, including their award-winning franchise.
This is where you do this announcement.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Xbox One.
They know their audience.
We're happy to announce $9,000 in Train DLC coming to Xbox One.
Portfolio of their independent titles to Xbox One and Windows 10 with Xbox Live
Devilman?
as well. And our friends at Team 17 are continuing to help other independent developers ship great games on Xbox One and Windows 10.
Do a ukulele
Today,
thing
they're
here.
shipping Beyond Eyes by Tiger and Squid on Xbox One. Later this year, they'll be bringing Escapist Walking Dead, a unique undead twist on the hit prison escape game. And last week, they announced they'd help bring the ukulele to console and Windows 10 as well. It's an amazing looking game with great character design, blue sky gaming. It's awesome. Can't wait. Team 17 is also hard at work on the next iteration of their most famous franchise, which adds some awesome new mechanics to what's already a great game. Let's take a look.
It's a worm with a gun hiding behind something.
Need to see a Worms game.
Yeah.
Press conference.
If you were going to announce a Worms game, this is where you do it.
Yep.
Germany.
The worm just take a selfie. Not the worms I know. Yeah, country donkey.
I got no problem with Worms or people who like it. I don't know.
Worms is great.
Just don't know that this is. Okay.
Yeah.
That was short.
I'll play that.
Alex, sweet. That game's gonna be awesome.
Hey, it's another Worms game.
So
I
one genre
play a lot of Worms. It was done around the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best one.
To be able to introduce to you guys one of the genre's pioneers and a true gaming legend, the creator of Maniac Mansion and Monkey Island, Mr. Ron Gilbert.
Okay. They're gonna put that game on consoles, I guess. Sure.
Thanks, Chris. Now, when Gary and I launched our Kickstarter for a new point-and-click adventure game, we had two goals in mind. The first was for you to play a truly classic graphic adventure, and the second was for us to relive the nostalgia of making one of those games again. And now, with the dedication of Microsoft, Thimbleweed Park is going to be coming to Windows 10 and Xbox One. And here is a quick preview of Thimbleweed Park with pixels so sharp they could poke your eye out.
This is the theme song to True Detective, isn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Man. They are really making one of those games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like they got. They are
really making one of those games.
I don't know if you've been keeping up with what he posts on Twitter and stuff, but yes, they went all the way.
So good. Thanks a lot, Ron. When we announced Xbox Game Preview at E3, we had an outpouring of interest from the development community who were excited.
Who would love to get money for their games before they're finished.
Before their full release. 2 games have released through the program so far, and we're excited to announce that Sheltered, Team 17's post-apocalyptic family bomb shelter simulator, is going to be available for download later today.
It's awesome. Video games got so weird. It's so awesome.
Dinosaur survival title,
they did.
Ark Survival Evolved. It's going to be coming to Game Preview this winter and shipping next year on Xbox One and Windows 10. Let's take a look.
Every time they say Windows 10, they mean like the Windows App Store or whatever it's called,
so,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Like it doesn't preclude them from appearing on Steam because obviously like Ark is
right.
You know. We start to wonder if like the App Store version will then have hooks that the Steam version doesn't have, and they'll have to support 2 versions of the game, and if that gets weird, like
I think Microsoft has been putting some games out on Steam here and there. Right?
Yeah.
It's a sharp-looking game.
Like Rise on Steam.
Yeah, like I was gonna play one of those survival games. This would be the one, but then you play it and it's nothing like any of this.
Or it can be, but like then you log out and all your shit gets stole.
Right. Like I don't know that I have the 36 hours in me it would take to get to that point.
It's it's a genre for those sorts of people that just want to stick to one game for a long chunk of time. It's just that's never been me.
Ark is looking fantastic, and it's really just the beginning. We've been going through a ton of concepts with our development partners, and today I'm excited to announce just a few of the titles that'll be coming to the program in the next few months. We're going to get the first taste of Rivals of Aether, Dan Fernacci's 4-player online fighting game later this year. And later this winter, fan favorite Starbound from Chucklefish will make its console debut in the Xbox Game Preview program. Finally, I'd like to
not done anywhere.
the creepiest and coolest games we've seen in a long time. This game is going to be first on console on Xbox One next year, but you can experience it in Game Preview this holiday. Let's take a fresh look at We Happy Few from Compulsion Games. Thanks a lot.
London Bridge has fallen down. It's fallen down, fallen down. London Bridge has fallen down. Take the keys and lock them up. Yes, go on, do it. Lock them up. Yeah, lock them up. Take the keys and lock them up. Everything is quite all right. Sleepy tight, nighty night. Everything's out of sight. My fair lady.
Are they masks or are they just fucking mimes?
Interesting.
I'd play a Pink Floyd game, I think.
From Microsoft, Program Manager Jasmine Lawrence.
Thanks. Just last week, we began the worldwide launch of Windows 10. Now, I'm super excited about this launch because Windows 10 represents the best version of Windows we've ever made for gaming. It starts with great hardware and software. We've worked closely with our partners like AMD, NVIDIA, Intel, and others to ensure the best possible PC gaming experience. Windows 10 introduces DirectX 12, which gives game developers direct access to the graphics hardware, enabling them to deliver new levels of visual fidelity and performance for PC games. Over 100 game studios are actively developing DirectX 12 games, including Epic with Unreal Tournament and Stardust.
None have shipped yet, right?
Is
there any DirectX 12 stuff out?
No, definitely
Director
not.
Tabata-san and the Final Fantasy team at Square Enix
I
have
saw
put
some quotes
together
saying
a
not till next
technology
year for the most part.
showing the incredible realism that DirectX 12 and Windows 10 make possible. Let's take a look.
Looks familiar.
Maybe you know it from reality.
Oh, they showed this at, I think at Build. This is some DX12. Yeah, yes, I saw this. I think. Is that Square Enix thing? Who knows?
Crying women have never looked so good. What are you?
Not since that Heavy Rain demo.
What are you doing?
Like this dev camera they got going on.
Yeah. Eyes up here. Come on.
I mean, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, DirectX 12 is just one of the ways that Windows 10 is built for gaming. As gamers ourselves, we knew it was important that the games and services that you use today work great and get even better on Windows 10, including League of Legends and Steam. So with Windows 10, you can easily record and share your favorite clips and screenshots from your PC games with the built-in game DVR. This means no additional hardware or software is required. And all Xbox gaming accessories are designed for both Xbox One and Windows 10. Windows 10 also brings Xbox Live to PC in a way that adds value for PC gamers. It starts with a built-in Xbox app, where you can see your friends.
We promise it's way better than the last time we brought Xbox Live to Windows.
From PC to PC and from PC to console.
I mean, the Xbox app has some stuff in it, but like,
with cloud saves that allow you to start.
I don't know. I feel like that's such a
they're not giving any real examples.
Right.
Like it's the best OS for gaming.
Right. Well, on top of that, like Games for Windows Live has such a god-awful reputation.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a selling point.
And like they're making the assumption that like people are going to buy all their games through the Windows storefront.
They're saying cross-buy and cross-save.
Yeah, cross-buy, cross-save is cool.
And Xbox
One.
Yeah,
but
now, if you have an Xbox One, Windows 10 allows you to stream your Xbox games to your PC from anywhere in your home network. Starting this year, many of our biggest Xbox franchises are also coming to Windows 10.
How would you want to do that?
Killer Instinct, Gears of War, and Rare
Your living room
Thieves,
TVs
just to name a few. And as you just heard from Chris,
Minecraft's coming to the PC, you guys.
What?
Xbox, like Cuphead and Super Dungeon Brothers. See, you've just heard why we believe that Windows 10 is the best version of Windows we've ever made.
I just think that's a real thin
upgrade
thing.
for free today.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Like, yeah, I
don't know.
Please welcome from Mojang, lead developer Jens Bergensten.
Did you say Mojang?
He said Mojang.
Yeah, that guy just said Mojang.
Uh-oh.
He's fired.
The era of Mojang only lasted for like 2 months.
Designed specifically for Windows 10.
Hey, Jason, you mind if I hop up real quick?
And we'll get
Are you doing kitchen stuff?
with time with the help of
Oh.
feedback.
You
All
can't
system
give me a Diet Mountain Dew.
current Java version
Thanks.
will get the game for free by
With
logging
caffeine.
into the Mojang account. And
He said Mojang.
We
He's the guy with the
European pronunciation.
I don't know what's what anymore.
for the game. We look forward to bringing a steady stream of updates and having many new things to play with this fall. Thank you for playing Minecraft and sharing your feedback with us. There's one more thing I want to share. I'm
Battletoads and
mainly the
Minecraft.
developer of Minecraft, but I've also been working with my two of
Year
my
of
closest
Battletoads.
friends,
Yeah.
Daniel and Paul,
Yeah.
on a new game called Cobalt. With Cobalt, we wanted to build something that we could play together with great couch multiplayer and a fun co-op adventure game. Now I'm excited to share with you that Cobalt is coming to Xbox as a console exclusive this October. Here's the first look at Cobalt for Xbox.
Like that logo.
Xbox exclusive.
Xbox. One of these. Slide shooting. Board awesomeness. All right.
Like snow levels.
Yeah.
That's a really good bullet point.
A lot of stuff I like. Yeah. All right. I'm not burnt out on those type of games yet. If they're good.
I'm kind of more curious about what the solo experience,
Like
what
the campaign
the wider
stuff.
thing is, like
Yeah.
than like another local multiplayer thing. Like
Right.
Power Rangers game?
Tekken 7?
Yeah,
It's part of Dark
and-
Souls.
That's Dark Souls. When's the new Tekken supposed to come out?
It's not announced for consoles at this time. It's out in arcades over there.
Yes, indeed. As they say on pilgrimage.
The main dude is back on this, right? After Bloodborne?
Sure, like whatever that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't Brad miss Dark Souls the last time the trailer premiered?
He did. I think he had to leave during our E3 stuff.
Yep.
I hope he misses the entirety. Oh, he's got to give me a Mountain Dew. He probably will.
Hey, Brad.
Hi. Dark Souls.
This is Tekken.
This is Heihachi. They're bringing a brand to this dude and throw him in a volcano. He left again.
Yeah. Coke Zero.
For as much as I did end up enjoying Bloodborne, none of that rubbed off in a way that makes me the least bit interested in this.
Did you beat Bloodborne?
No.
No? But you liked it enough to where you would play another game like that, maybe?
I liked it enough to where like I could see myself someday starting Bloodborne over from scratch because I have been away from it for so long that starting where I am right now probably wouldn't go so well.
Okay. I'm kind of looking forward to playing another one of these on PC. I think that sounds nice. Thank you so much.
And now, please welcome a shining example of the new America on the horizon. Who would like to say a few words of gratitude?
This is Homefront.
Homefront, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh. To our honorable and faithful leaders, I want to say thank you. Thank you for your kindness, generosity of spirit, and your concern for our future. At first we rejected you, but that was because we did not understand. We didn't realize how much we needed you. We didn't appreciate that your arrival was a precious gift. Your presence has roused us from our complacency. We have awoken from our wasteful sleep and taken responsibility for our future. We have renewed pride in our work. We are once again enterprising, resourceful, and cooperative. Thanks to you, we have rediscovered who we are. And there's no turning back to our apathetic and misguided ways. A new day has dawned, and a brighter future beckons. And for this, we say, thank you.
Good trailer.
Yeah, that is a good trailer.
The idea of Homefront is good.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is a totally different developer. I guess it's, you might as well just like wipe the slate clean.
When I saw it, it just looked like Crysis with a phone instead of a suit. You were tagging people with your phone.
Power and built an open world shooter that puts the player
Maximum
in the role
signal.
of a guerrilla soldier fighting for freedom. We're going to show you a brief glimpse of guerrilla warfare Homefront style from our single player experience, which is playable here at Gamescom. But for Homefront The Revolution, we'll also offer a compelling cooperative multiplayer mode in which you and your friends form a resistance cell and become heroes of the revolution. We're going to be working with Microsoft to test it out, and we're proud to announce today that Xbox One owners will enjoy exclusive early access to the Homefront multiplayer beta this winter. Thanks.
It's still Crytek UK, right? Or
Deep Silver's publishing.
Like there were all those stories about they like not being able to pay employees and like who knows what's going on in the studios.
I kind of lost track of it at some point.
Okay, Isaac, get up to that intersection. Make sure it's clear.
All right.
Dana, it's Isaac. There's a sniper between us and the transit.
Be able to shoot a shotgun and reload it like T2.
Man, Trials games got weird.
Yeah, ever since they went to first person.
Yeah.
Bruce is down.
motorcycle.
Get that bike.
Yeah, RCXD.
How many remote control cars does that guy have?
It's a whole backpack full.
Backpack full of RC cars. Yeah.
Towing a trailer behind that bike.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's a crisis.
hella
Like,
crisis.
they're making.
Huh.
Were you fighting Koreans in the original Crisis too?
Yes.
Also?
Yes.
Show her hacking minigame.
Finally.
Hacking. Hacked.
Or they basically just climb a tower. Effectively.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the idea of crisis type multiplayer, like tactical stuff in an actual open world is kind of cool.
Open world Philly.
Like, wasn't that the thing with Crisis series? Wasn't it getting more linear and more like corridor shooty?
Yeah, kind of.
Over time.
A little bit, yeah.
Like if they're taking those concepts back into a bigger area, that sounds cool.
3 had some pretty open areas.
Yeah, but it kind of just like it would go out into a bowl.
Yeah.
And then would come
Here's
back
a big
into like a very
field,
linear
right.
thing. And,
Right. Snipers and towers.
Yeah.
This season in FIFA 16, we're focused on 3 big things to create a beautiful football experience.
Balls, goals, and the field.
To give fans balance.
Proud to announce we've replaced the humans with cars.
Yes, all right. All right.
And for the first time, some of the cars are ladies.
An exciting way to play FIFA in your favourite modes. And for the first time ever, women's national teams are in our game. To build on this story of FIFA 16, I'm here to tell you about exclusive news for fans playing on Xbox. That news is all about 2 things, FIFA Ultimate Team and EA Access.
FIFA, it's like a park!
This is the place fans go to live out their footballing dreams. It's the most popular mode in FIFA, played by millions of fans on any given day. And we all know Xbox players love their fun. So what's coming this season?
I do love my fun.
Why isn't everyone running at the ball all the time like they do in Rocket League?
Fun.
Gotta have my fun.
Fucking dicks.
Bunch of joyless assholes.
I see Pele.
We're also making it easier for you to fit legends in your team with all new Legends chemistry.
Like that guy.
3 guys named Boss.
Leagues with legends, and now you
Syrup.
only need to pair nationality to create
Boss
a
Rootin' clones got weird.
So if you're building a squad with legend Javier Zanetti at right back, he'll have a good connection with Rafael Varane, but an even stronger connection with his fellow Argentinian Leo Messi. This gives you
Introduced racism to FIFA.
the ultimate squad only on Xbox. And that is what you want. Better squads and better players. And we'll start you on that path with massive news of fans playing on Xbox. We're giving a legend player on 3-game loan to everyone who plays FIFA Ultimate Team on Xbox this season. Now I want to tell you about the benefits of EA Access. Members get to
Seriously, like turn the music down. Like what's going on?
only on Xbox One. But fans, this is a big deal for you. EA Access members save 10% on FIFA Ultimate Team points, and you can put this to use when searching for
That matters to somebody.
and members
Now
get
someone
to
can
play
hack your
first in
account,
FIFA 16.
sign you up for EA Access, buy a bunch of card packs, and then sell them all to some weird Russian Xbox Live account.
On September the 24th.
You still have EA access?
I canceled it. It hasn't expired yet, but I did
Okay.
find out I did actually cancel.
Jason still have it? He
Play
probably,
with EA Access and
he
save
probably still has it.
10%
Yeah.
Probably still has it.
Foot benefits.
and play with legends only on Xbox. Let's meet those new legends right now.
Please welcome Pele.
Joe Montana.
Fantastic talent.
Simon Cowell.
Successful goalkeeper Vito Bahia.
Div.
Great tackle from Gattuso.
They should really put full names on the. I guess like at some point, like maybe these guys are someone probably knows who these guys are, right?
Danny.
Well, he's a clever midfield player, Deco.
He's a clever midfield player.
Yeah, well, I know
that.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, it's Death.
Oh, that is silky smooth from the Welshman.
Are these all current players, or these like?
So legends. So I
think probably retired old dudes.
Alessandro Nesta. There's a goal.
Oh, it's like
I'm
an old
playing his
photograph.
best. I'm gonna play his best.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
See that kind of finish from what is a legend.
Thanks, Nick. We know how much our fans love playing FIFA, and we're excited to introduce the Xbox One FIFA 16 bundles. Both bundles include FIFA 16.
Pretty soon, every game on the Xbox One is going to have its own bundle.
And EA access, so you can play FIFA first.
399 euros.
The FIFA bundles are available starting September 15th.
I mean, they've basically brought back the pack-in at this point.
Yeah.
Like they're so hungry to build user base.
More of the games coming in 2015. Joining FIFA 16 in the lineup is a franchise that launched the original Xbox, has defined multiplayer on Xbox Live, and serves as the cornerstone of our first-party portfolio. This is Halo 5 Guardians.
All right, Halo. Like, I can't even actually, couldn't figure out what he was talking about. So they're like, right.
Pre-release software.
Look.
GoldenEye.
Come on.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Defined?
Yeah.
It's about a game called Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3.
Mm-hmm. I really like what I've played of this game.
Yeah, me too. The multiplayer is really fun.
Yeah.
But if it warrants a long press conference thing.
Hey man, it's Halo. Kids love their Halo. Combat has evolved.
Finally.
15 years.
Like at least say again, right? The combat has evolved again.
Right.
Like you can't just.
You forget the subtitle of your first game.
When does this come out? Oh,
was that the first time they've said the date?
No.
5 days until launch.
I'm gonna play that a lot.
Jeez, that's not that far away.
A little bit more hands-on with everybody else today. You know, Gamescom gonna be good.
Shoutcaster.
Richard Sims.
Former Pro Halo coach, and joining me today is my European counterpart and esports shoutcaster, Richard Sims. Thanks, Bravo. As we just saw, the Halo multiplayer legacy continues.
Wow, they're really making me excited for Halo 5 multiplayer by trying to fucking just cram it into esports.
An intense mix of Slayer.
They're ex-evolved shoutcasters.
Arena. I think this new map that we're unveiling right now will be a
That's not actually true.
Does he run a shoutcast server?
Let's take a look at Coliseum, which has everything that makes a great competitive arena experience. It's a
running Icecast? Like what?
Which includes a unique mix of elevation and sightlines.
What was that mode we played, Drew? Warzone?
Warzone.
Yeah.
Warzone mode, right?
That's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
Of the Halo 5 Guardians
Guys with Red Bull hats.
Mm-hmm. They're a team, Dan.
Oh.
Esports.
Pro teams in the world. Epsilon Esports.
I don't have any sense of what is the viewership for competitive Halo. Like, what is the audience size?
Epsilon Esports is
Because they've really been going after esports with Halo 5.
Players, including the Buck
A lot.
Buck 57 and Buck 20, one of the winningest duos in European Halo.
Are these guys doing live commentary over some fucking video package? Who would do that?
And that's it. On the other side of the stage, we have fan favorites Optic Gaming from the US.
Okay, on the other side of the stage. So they're going to come out and actually play. They're not just talking over this.
Okay.
Ace. Now, these two teams have never played before, so of course, a lot of speculation on the line of who would come away with the ultimate victory. Now, over the course of the
everyone's been talking
USA.
about it. Tons of speculation in the community out there, like what's going to happen. Like
the best of 3 series on Capture the Flag on the new map, Coliseum. I have to tell you, Sims, I got a chance to see each and every one of these matches, and these two teams were neck and neck throughout the entire series, but it all came down to one last game.
Oh, they are watching the video.
Take a look at some of the most clutchest moments of that.
The most clutchest.
So we're going to be checking out for the first time ever Coliseum in Halo 5 Guardians. The game is going to be Capture the Flag, 3 captures to win, or the top score after 12 minutes. Our 2 teams in red will be Optic Gaming, and in blue, it'll be Epsilon Esports. Going to kick things off.
Are there people on stage playing the game?
No, this is just a highlight reel.
This is the dumbest fucking thing I've seen in a good long time. Are you fucking kidding me?
And some of that is giving players better.
Like, what the fuck?
The best story they can during a match. Take a look at this. Flamethrower picks up the double kill. And now
Take a look at this, and I've watched 18 times.
That was a highlight.
Defensive. He knows someone's in the cave. Grenade goes in. He spots Ace. Ace has got the sniper rifle. This will be a
They're reading the commentary off the fucking prompter too.
Flag is there. However, he turns around, spots Maniac, takes him down. Big double kill, and he gets the return as well.
Yes,
big play.
Highlight.
But on the other side of the map for Team Europe, it's Bug20 grabbing this overshield of the game for his squad, Epsilon Esports. He's going to use that to push into the enemy.
Highlight.
I mean, this feels just as contrived. Oh, good, you can pick up and throw the flag still. This is just as contrived as Evolve felt to me.
Yeah, totally.
Late pressure though as he rounds this corner, but in doing so, Sims, Epsilon Esports.
At least though they have.
With 10-20 left.
Like
there is a little bit of a history of competitive.
There
play.
is. There absolutely is.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like if you're talking about your game pre-release and you're talking about this type of competition,
He thrusts out, and all of a sudden we see.
like you need to talk about the tools and the things that are in place. Like talk about your balance. Talk about like, and we put a spectator cam in there for people that want to, if you're streaming a game, like we've built the tools. Like don't.
Call of Duty's been pretty good about that. About like here are the tools for esports, like to make it better for streaming or whatever.
Yeah.
Spectator cams, things like that. They don't do this shit.
Esports is going to go up 2-0, but let's take a look at that replay right there. Slow it down a bit. Look at that jump, toss, thrust, and clamber using those brand new strong abilities to escort the flag all the way across the map.
Like putting this in front of people that aren't interested in this level of competition just makes you go like, oh well, this game's probably not for me. If they're building it for these people, then I'm out. Like that's. I feel like that's really what that does when you do this
I have to be this good at this game to play
let people fucking discover it for themselves and build it. Like obviously Halo as a franchise has some history there, but like talk about like, hey, we're hoping to continue that. We've done these things for that thing. And we think that everyone will benefit from the attention we're paying to balance, and, that sort of shit. Like, don't fucking do this.
So pivotal, but look at this, Jimbo with 4 enemy players on his screen.
Especially like this fake fucking broadcast of this obviously canned footage. Like, what
They had
is
like
this?
telestrator lines too earlier.
That looked like it was in game.
Yeah,
I wonder if they could do that.
It might have been, but like, I
would like to know that.
This match is not. Yeah, exactly. Like, talk about the feature set.
Will land the punch to the face. Coming off the spot now with Maniac. He's
Punch to the
face. At the moment. Yes, he does. He gets a punch himself. My Snipe don't have shield. Takes him down. Grabs the sniper rifle. But you know what, Bravo?
This is long for a press conference.
Yeah. Like I would think the benefit of like not actually having them come out and play a live match is that you can fucking wrap it up too.
Unfortunately, he just finds Jimbo. Jimbo again with another defensive return. Too much defense here from Jimbo in the back.
This is dumb. This is such a dumb way to show this game. Wow.
Spots the second here on the second, and it's going to be an assist there. But spots the third and uses the.
Also, like capture the flag is not the exciting part of this multiplayer. Capture the flag has been in there since Halo 1. Like the exciting part is the Warzone thing, and I don't feel like I even have a grasp on what that thing is.
Yeah.
I wonder if Warzone is going to be the big esports one though, because it's got all the like AIs and stuff. I wonder if that kind of.
But like, who cares?
You're right. It will not.
Like no, like, it wouldn't be. But like that's.
I believe they have a little bit to think about, like you said.
This is not the audience for this. Like, there's a place for you to show.
That these teams are playing for. Each player.
Well,
like your
I don't
esports
know.
stuff.
Maybe Halo esports is bigger in Europe.
1 terabyte Xbox One.
That is possible.
A console that will be available to the public, including.
And now they're like fucking
on October 20th.
selling the console with their announcer voices, and it's just like. Fuck this. Oh my god.
Immediately following today's briefing. I think we all better go home and get his pre-orders.
I want to play Halo 5.
Catch Epsilon and
Yeah, totally.
What I've played of it seems really fun.
Halo 5 Guardians Gamescom Invitational 2015 on the Halo channel, as well as twitch.tv/.
But I do not identify with these people.
Before we go, let me welcome to the stage executive producer of Halo 5 Guardians, Josh Holmes. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Bravo. Thanks, Sims. And congratulations to Epsilon Esports on a big win. So Halo has always been synonymous with online competition and was an originator in console esports. With Halo 5 Guardians, we are fully embracing that legacy with the biggest investment in Xbox esports history. Get ready for the first ever Halo World Championship, coming this winter with a prize pool of over $1 million. Halo 5 Guardians is the biggest and most ambitious Halo game yet. New worlds, new heroes, and a story that takes our universe in new directions. We'll have much more to share with you in the months ahead. Until then, we have Arena and Warzone multiplayer on the show floor here at Gamescom. Thank you.
Like when you say you're investing in it, like I would figure, like talk about how the game is built for it. Don't say we're fucking throwing money in a prize pool.
Yeah.
Like that's cool, whatever. But like,
What's this?
Tropico?
That was the first thing I thought.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yes.
Pretty good trailer.
This looks so good. Yep. Fuck yes.
there are new stunt positions.
Upside down.
Two announcers out there. All right, we're going to talk about the esports. This is Just Cause 3. Who can glide the furthest?
Oh, awesome.
Wouldn't be surprised if they captured all this footage in like a day.
Yes. God, I want to play this game.
Just Cause 3. Set the world on fire December 1st.
Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Just in time for Game of the Year discussion.
Free Just Cause 2, still a good game.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Turn 10 Studios, Dan Greenawalt.
Cars.
Yep. He really likes talking about cars.
2015 marks the 10-year anniversary of the Forza series.
Lower the BMW. We had a Ford in the U.S. God, bring it down.
Fans have experienced the automotive world of Forza. Between the return of Porsche in Forza Horizon 2, our partnership with Fast and Furious, and the debut of the show-stealing Ford GT.
Sorry, the show-stealing
has already been
Ford GT. Not just the Ford.
But this year is far from over. On the 15th of September, racers all over the world will get their hands on Forza Motorsport 6. The most beautiful, the most technically advanced, and the most comprehensive game we have ever built. In Forza 6, you'll race over 450 Forza Vista cars, twice as many as any other racing game this generation. And every car includes working cockpits, doors, and headlights, as well as full damage and customization. Armed with your favorite cars, tour 26 world-famous destinations, all built to the highest level of detail and realism. And through the power of Xbox Live, compete in epic 24-player races on dedicated servers. Here, all new ranked leagues deliver fast and fair competitive multiplayer. And in leagues, you'll be grouped into ranked divisions based on both your speed and your professionalism. Every week, new events are created for each division.
Like iRacing?
Top racers against top racers for top prizes. In the new career, feel the claustrophobia of racing by headlight alone in the utter blackness of night, and the danger of competing in the rain as tires hydroplane across physically based 3D puddles. This is as real as it gets. Let's take a closer look.
Xbox One exclusive.
When it's time, we race rain or shine.
Joseph Newgarden is a ferocious competitor. He just won in Toronto while racing in wet weather conditions.
Having his perspective really helped us deliver an experience that speaks to players of all types.
Racing in the wet, everyone calls it the great equalizer because it's the toughest conditions you're ever going to run in.
When we decided to do rain, we wanted to do it in an impactful, authentic way. The brake lights, the spray, being surrounded by cars.
Pre-order now with bonus.
Shears off cars in front of you.
The windshield wiper.
Great, I love bonuses.
Yeah, man, I'll take a bonus any day.
148 unique drivable surfaces.
Rumble strips of grass, gravel,
cement, tarmac. All of them had to feel unique.
There's a lot of different areas of the track that you have to make sure are correct.
Each with different values for wet and dry.
Pavement looks good.
We approached researching this in the most authentic way we could. Going through old race footage, doing our measurements on the track itself, we were able to recreate where every single puddle was placed.
Good news, when it's raining, people don't stand out by the track, so we didn't have to render a lot of human beings this time around.
So for Forza to be at the cutting edge of that is pretty cool.
And all rain is running at the speed of simulation. At
Pass.
1080p and 60 frames a second with 24
nice.
cars on track. All of this wouldn't be possible without the Xbox One.
Forza Motorsport 6 has reached a new level. They are always pushing the boundaries, and I think they always deliver.
Whoa, is that early for a Forza game?
Wow.
It's usually September-ish, October-ish.
Yeah.
Polizei! Glad they're showing a not house.
Right.
Can't really get a good read on what the appetite is for this game.
Yeah.
Like even with the alpha having been out there and people seeing it at E3 and stuff, like
Yeah, it doesn't seem like I think it seemed cool.
Yeah.
But I don't know that people are feeling it. I don't get the impression that there are a ton of people out there psyched for it.
Jason, you want to take me down?
kind of get the old games free is kind of a common theme here.
Yeah, I mean they did a lot of that at E3 too with Fallout, and the Rainbow Six stuff was there.
Yeah, right. They just announced that for that Gears thing.
Yeah,
actually.
Exclusive new gameplay from Rise of the Tomb Raider.
They're showing a lot.
In a race to discover the lost city of
Rise of Tomb Raider.
Secrets of immortality. A ruthless shadow organization known as Trinity seeks
what it
this
said?
power
Yes.
and will destroy
I
anyone
love
in their way.
ruthless shadow
Lara will need
organizations.
to sharpen her skills to survive the overwhelming obstacles in her way.
Xbox exclusive.
We join Lara in the Geothermal Valley, a massive exploration space that is 3 times larger than any we've made before.
Weird name for a valley.
Spend hours here collecting and hunting resources, completing challenges, and discovering tombs. Rewards you earn help improve her gear and abilities. At base camp, Lara can upgrade her weapons, craft ammunition, and master new skills.
It's pretty similar to the
Yeah,
upgrade system
that
in the last
interface. Yeah,
game,
that's
right?
all super similar.
You can customize
To what, the last game?
Yeah, just the whole upgrade infrastructure.
The valley below is guarded by Trinity.
Tomb raiding
You
Skyrim?
must decide how to defeat them.
Yeah, they seem to be going real heavy on crafting and stuff in this.
Should have flipped up out of the water, got her legs around the guy's neck, flipped him down.
You take any alive? Delivered. Well, this wasn't worth it. Yeah. One of them surrendered and the company member watching had to turn him over. We take him back to the old prison. Just the ones they think might know something about the Atlas. Constantine's gonna ask them a few questions. They've got the rest back up near the cathedral. There must be poor buddy to vouch for me. For that, I was working for one of the families in Kiev. I had to get out of town.
Is there always this much opportunity?
Oh, it's out this window.
Do you think of any games that really get like outside dialogue, the way people talk, the volume people talk at, right? Like those guys are having like a pretty just like, hey, what's up, man? Near this like fucking roaring fire in the rain, where you'd be like, yeah, we're doing this.
Right.
Like movies are better about that generally, but like I can't think of any games that actually.
Definitely seem like they're laying it on a little thick there.
We're needed back to base camp. Leave them to it. Roger, we're clear.
Laura Croft's on a sneaking mission.
Oh, okay.
All right. Once we finish scrubbing this site, you men can head on up for the rest of them.
So what are we looking for exactly?
Command thinks the apple is beneath the field. We're looking for anything that might confirm the look.
Like what exactly?
If we knew... What was I saying? Oh, right. If we knew, you wouldn't be looking. Documents, maps, anything that might confirm...
Mark and execute. What? Okay.
All right. Our arrows work? Sure, I understood the mechanics of that, but okay.
Yeah, you never fired an arrow?
She had 2 arrows.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's like Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Want that game. Crystal Dynamics.
Me too.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Cool.
Blast the guy.
I wouldn't stand too close to those.
What wishes she could be in.
What did he say? It's not his call, but he's gonna put a recommendation in for us both. Then there'll be an initiation ceremony of some sort. So that's it? Look, some of those guys were on contract for years before Trinity gave them ready. You have to be patient. Like what? Runner attack! Give me suppressing fire, now! Laying down covering fire!
Are you do a sneaking mission?
Yeah. Now it's a sneaking mission.
Yeah. Start throwing the grenades.
Then a T-Rex walks out and says, "What's going on out here?"
Use your words. Where do you think you shoot that guy?
I can't think of any play. I mean,
think he has a weak point?
just invincible, I guess.
Left foot.
Guerrilla combat encourages experimentation and choice, combining stealth with explosive action. In Rise of the Tomb
Like
Raider,
every other
you'll
game
experience
with
the
stealth,
game in quite the
you can
same
also
way.
shoot people.
But that's not all. Before I leave, I wanted to share a sneak peek of the incredible tombs that you can discover when the game launches on November.
Tombs.
And tease of the demo we're showing this week at the show. Thanks again,
tombs.
and have a great Gamescom.
Look at all these tombs.
Look at all these gazebos.
Remember when we said we had tombs? Check it out.
You'll connect to Tomb TV and be able to pick tombs from this menu. showed that before.
This does look incredible visually.
Yeah, a lot of this right here is what I saw in the meeting at E3.
Yeah.
This particular tomb.
I was hoping for a little more on the tomb aspect of it, and a little less on the
Uncharted stuff.
Far Cry part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, they keep talking about how there's more tomb raiding, and then they don't show any of it at these things. But you know,
show her hiding behind stuff and stealth killing people. I'm like, cool.
It's in there, you know. I mean, I saw a decent amount of it at E3.
Thank you for joining us today. This week, you can stay connected to all the Xbox Gamescom news and announcements on the Xbox Daily Live at Gamescom, starting tomorrow. This includes hearing more about the games shown today, the platform features bridging Xbox and Windows, and the hardware and accessory bundles that make your gaming experience even better. Today, we showed you our commitment to deliver amazing experiences that define this generation of gaming and delight millions of gamers around the world. By building the best experiences for gamers and for developers across Xbox One, Windows 10, Microsoft is delivering on our vision for gaming. That vision is focused on the connection to the community of gamers across devices and in our platform and service, but its very foundation is in the games you want to play. This year, we are delivering what we believe is the greatest games lineup in Xbox history, with blockbuster third-party franchises, a diverse set of independent games from ID at Xbox developers, and Xbox 360 games on Xbox One with backward compatibility starting this November. All anchored by the best exclusives available this year: Forza Motorsport 6, Gears of War, Fable Legends, Rare Replay, Gigantic,
Gears is out this month, right?
Raider,
Yes.
and of course,
really? Wow.
Halo 5 Guardians. And in 2016, the lineup only gets better, with exclusive games like Scalebound, Quantum Break, Crackdown 3, ReCore, Gears of War 4, and more. This is the future of gaming at Microsoft. Before we go, we have one more announcement that underscores our commitment to first-party games on Xbox.
Street Fighter 6!
Please welcome head of 343 Industries, Bonnie Ross.
Halo 6. Also.
Halo Reach now out for Anniversary Collection.
2015 is going to be an amazing
Master Chief
year
Collection,
for
we fixed it.
Xbox One and for gamers.
Mission accomplished. Thing unfurls.
Storytelling in Halo 5 Guardians, with the Master Chief being pursued across a troubled galaxy by Spartan Locke. But there are other stories in the Halo universe. Stories fans have
Reach
long
2.
demanded
This
we
time
continue.
it's for real.
I'm pleased to announce that in fall 2016, on both Xbox One and Windows 10, we will begin the second chapter of a legendary Halo tale. Enjoy.
Windows 10 and Xbox One exclusive.
Halo Wars 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Or Nightfall, the next season.
I'm gonna shoot that gun again. One more for you. By the way.
Oh no!
I'm out! Fooled you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Hey, we got
I was
that-
wondering.
What?
Wait, no.
What did he say?
Wait, run. Drew, what was that?
Creative Assembly. Yes!
Oh my God, it is.
Yes!
What?
Oh, yes!
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Really?
And Creative Assembly, that's probably the exact right crew to do
Yes.
this.
If you want to make a new Halo Wars, they probably have some good ideas. But what?
Weird.
So wait, Sega owns Creative Assembly, right? Sega is bringing you a Halo game. How weird is this business now? How fucking crazy is that?
Like a new Halo Wars is your one more thing, like show ending, like showstopper? Like what?
They would have gone with Spartan Assault.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Whatever, man. I want to see what that looks like.
No,
absolutely. They should do that.
If it's just like Halo Total War, then sure, that sounds awesome.
I'm a firm believer that Halo could have been a great RTS at some point. Like, maybe it still could. Shit.
Weird.
Oh, man. It's great when they take the things that would be your obvious joke and then say, no, really. No,
We're going all in on this.
No, actually, though, we're pushing money into the center of this. This is the thing that we're doing.
And it's our one more thing at the end of our press conference.
Great. But boy, did that trailer have nothing to do with.
No.
Yeah.
Well, humans versus brutes.
Yeah,
I guess that's what we're taking.
Halo
from that.
Wars 2 is a cover-based shooter now.
Right, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. They should do that. They should do that. They're gonna make Halo Wars 2. And when you fucking pre-order it, you'll be able to play Halo Wars 1 on a fucking Xbox One. If they don't do that ahead of time, right? I mean,
oh man.
Oh,
that's good stuff.
Oh, video games.
Danke. Das Dur.
Yeah.
What was that?
Gracias.
Gracias.
Oh man.
Well,
vielen Dank.
That felt like a morning well spent. I don't know. It seemed like that they had some stuff.
It's only 8:30.
Yeah, it's only 8:30. I wouldn't
Jesus Christ.
I would be in a car right about now on a normal day. I'd be kind of getting ready to come in. But yeah, that's cool. They had some stuff. Crackdown.
That scale down looks cool.
Yeah, scale down looks neat.
Yeah.
It looks real.
Scale
too.
bound or scale down?
Scale bound.
Scale bound. Okay. Yeah, that looks cool.
There was enough frame rate stuff in it where you're like, no, that's that's a game.
Yeah.
That's a game.
But you know, if it's 18 months out.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I mean, obviously
they've got a ways to
they'll
go.
have time to work on it for sure. But
for 16 months at this
it was
point.
nice to get something that looked like a real demo. Like
I'm glad I could announce that.
Yeah, Crackdown felt like it didn't have that. You know?
Those buildings blew up though.
Yeah, those buildings did blow up.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's hard to kind of wrap your mind around some of that stuff when they're like
Destructitars.
Yeah, the power of the cloud will make these buildings come apart better. I'm like, that sounds like a latency nightmare. Like, what does that even mean? Like,
I saw that and I thought like, oh, cool, this is the new Mercenaries I've always wanted. And then I saw the Just Cause trailer and it's like, no, wait, that's the Mercenaries.
Yeah, some good third-party stuff thrown in there. Like, Just Cause 3 it keeps looking better every time they show it off. I don't care where they show it. I don't care why they show it. But damn.
I'm kind of glad I haven't played it at any show or anything. I just get to go in December and just play it fresh, and that looks just incredible.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And yeah, gosh, like what else? They had
felt like I came out of Quantum Break with
Quantum Break.
A little more excitement for that thing.
Yeah,
really?
Like I thought it looked nice. Yeah. Like that looks like
I
a
thought
video
it looked like
game.
a cover-based shooter.
I mean, yeah, parts of it are.
It's got the time bubbles, but
cover-based shooter plus time bubbles, I think, could still be fun.
It looks like
it's a hook. It might not be a great hook, but it's a hook.
It looks like the game that the people who made Max Payne would make.
Yeah.
You know, when they're like, all right, fine, everybody else took bullet time, we're going to come up with a whole bunch of new time stuff.
I do like it when games go crazy with their story. Like, I love Beyond Two Souls. Like, if there's a hint of that weirdness in here, like...
Right. Yeah,
okay.
And then whatever their video and their TV or their show side of things, like it could make that cooler, or it could end up like Defiance, and you could be like,
I hope them making a real TV show in their game doesn't preclude them also making a weird fake TV show in their game. You know, what is the address unknown or at Night Springs of this game going to be?
Yeah.
And like, can I stop time and then do this and jump to the side and shoot stuff?
Yeah.
'Cause that seems like something that would be like a good, cool thing to have in a game. I don't know. Yeah, and then kind of more on some of the announced games, like we figured. More. Like I think that Halo presentation was super weak. Like maybe there's just not that much left to say. Like the game's kind of wrapping up. They talked about Warzone at E3, and
they haven't really talked about, at least on a press conference, about single player stuff.
Yeah, they've kind of hinted at what the story is. And,
they've shown some of it in like the room I went to.
Right.
Like there's like squad commands and stuff. I feel like that's kind of their hook with that, and I'm surprised they haven't showed any of that stuff.
Right.
Which is weird because
or like why are people chasing Master Chief? Like
because the
that seems like something people would want to know.
The marketing has been so much Locke versus Chief or whatever, but then like all the presentation stuff is multiplayer. It seems.
Yeah.
So
the whole like Spartan versus Spartan thing seems really weird in the wake of Halo 4, like where that story left off. And then to pick up with like, now they're fighting each other.
Well, they're fighting each other because Master Chief wants to save Cortana.
Well, that's
right?
our assumption,
but like that has to
I'm
be
sure
it.
That's probably what it is.
And
they talked about
AWOL to
I don't know why they're not putting that on stage.
Oh, they got out there and said, we'll have plenty more to say about Halo in the months to come. It's like, no, the thing you're going to say is Halo 5 is in stores now. Like it's not that far off.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they don't have, unless they're doing a Halo Fest or something attached to PAX. Like they usually would have like a Halo event attached to PAX Prime, or at least they have had one. So there's a chance there.
But isn't
for them
that you're like now everyone gets to play multiplayer? I don't know. I ain't no marketing
like that,
man.
Yeah, like that would be your like, hey, come play a bunch of multiplayer because it's the big public show and we're talking about multiplayer. Like, that seems like that would.
You
be
kids like esports?
Yeah, that seems like that would be the spot for that. But
I don't know.
That just seemed totally off base. But but then. Maybe I'm just going to feel that way about any kind of esportsy stuff with a first-person shooter because that always just seems like so shoehorned in, so half-assed. But anyway, good show overall, though.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah,
they had a lot of stuff, and
not bad.
And they're kind of running unopposed. Like EA is going to have a press conference. We're not doing that's like at 1 a.m. We have limits. But they'll probably have more to say about some of their existing games. I wonder if they'll actually have any full game announcements. They just had their earnings call and didn't really confirm that they had anything else. They just kind of stuck to the release windows that they've already set in place for a lot of their stuff. So
EA's kind of doing okay though, right?
Yeah, they are.
I don't know how.
It's just,
they beat estimates, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure mobile had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, they're kind of like just quietly making money on stuff like Old Republic, and they're kind of turning their shit around, and they're making a Star Wars game that's going to launch in the middle of Star Wars hysteria, and I think Wall Street looks at that and goes, that'll probably do okay. So I think that has something to do with it. They got out there and said they'll have more kind of military Battlefield next year, but I think that's really too early to show at this point. I can't imagine they would get out there and start talking Battlefield 5. But yeah, they'll have a press conference. I mean, I'm sure that there will be some additional announcements coming out of Gamescom. But in terms of just like big, showboaty press conferences, that seems like it's the one.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of watch from the sidelines and see what else happens. But that's going to do it here for us. We're going to go record a podcast now. Yeah. So that'll be up later today.
Yes. Yes, it will.
Right. Yeah.
I can confirm that will be up today.
The morning is it's time to start our day.
I know, right?
It'd be nice to start. It'd be nice to like wake up and have some good announcements every day like that. It's like, all right, go through some stuff.
Invigorating.
Yeah. All right. That's gonna do it for us. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us and watching. Thanks you guys for hanging out. And we'll
Thanks,
see ya.
Jason, for holding it down early in the morning.
Yeah. Early morning.
Cheers.